Wow!
Oh, it's raining out there now.
By my fears of the chance of breed upon our absence. Besides, I have stayed to tire your royalty.
A tougher brother than you can put us through.
No longer stay.
1 7-night long.
Very soon. Tomorrow.
I will part the time between us then, and in that I will know gain.
Press me not, beseech you so. There is no tongue that moves, not none of the world so soon as yours could win me. My affairs do even drag me homeward, which to hinder were in your love a whip to me, and my stay to you a charge and trouble. To say both, farewell, our brother.
Tongue-tied, our queen, speak you.
I had thought, sir, to have held my peace until you had drawn oaths from him not to stay. You so charge him too coldly. Tell him you are sure all in Bohemia as well.
Well said, Hermione.
The tally longs to see his son more strong. But let him say so then, and let him go. But let him swear so, and he shall not stay. We'll thwack him hence with this staff. Yet of your royal presence I'll adventure the borrow of a week. When at Bohemia you take my lord, I'll give him my commission to let him there a month behind the jest prefixed for his parting. Yet, good deed, Leontes, I love you not to jar the clock behind what lady she her lord. You'll stay?
No, madam.
Nay, but you will.
Nay, I may not, verily.
Verily. Verily you shall not go. A lady's verily is as potent as a lord's. Will you go yet? Force me to keep you as a prisoner, not as a guest, and shall pay your fees when you depart and save your face. How say you, my prisoner or my guest? By your dread, verily, one of them you shall be.
Your guest, then, madam. To be a prisoner should import offending, which is less easy for me to commit than you to punish.
Not your jailer, then, but your kind hostess.
They're right upstage of you.
Ruh-roh.
Sort of over where Patrick is. Or Quan.
Okay.
That's right. So we got music. Okay, music.
There's no intro music, though.
Well, when we gather, though, isn't there? Or not anymore?
There is, but it's not on the recording.
Come, I'll question you of my old tricks of yours when you were boys. You were pretty luring then.
We were, fair queen. 2 lads that thought there was no more behind, but such a day tomorrow as today, and to be boy eternal.
Oh, was not my lord the very wag of the two?
Sorry. We were as twin lambs that did frisk in the sun and bleat the one at the other. What we changed was innocence for innocence. We knew not the doctrine of ill-doing, no dreamed that any did.
Ah, by this we gather you have trip sense.
Oh, my most sacred lady. Temptations have since been born to us. For in those unpledged days was my wife a girl, and your precious self had not then crossed the eyes of my young playfellow.
Oh, a grace to boot.
Thyself, my love, then didst thou utter, I am yours forever.
'Tis grace indeed. Why, how are you now? I've spoke to the purpose twice. The one forever earned a royal husband. The other for some while a friend. Strike up. I don't. Where these musicians are? It's gonna
Yeah,
be
they're upstage there.
whatever. No matter.
Here we go. Far in here.
Were you trying to love the baby or trying to suffocate it, Graham?
A little bit both.
A little bit of both. Nice.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Big L.
Are you guys doing this, or are you?
No, we don't have to do this one.
Okay.
Let's just skip to
Okay.
I always.
the square office with me. We two will walk and lead you to your graver steps. Hermione, how thou lovest us, show in our brother's welcome that what is dear and is really cheap. Next to yourself and my young rover, he's an apparent to my heart.
If you would seek us, we are yours in the garden. Shall us attend you there?
Our own bents dispose you, you'll be found for you beneath the sky.
Whatever way you turn.
Alright, we want to skip to.
Okay, so we can, we're not going to do the Camillo scene because there's no Camillo unless, Chris, do you have any problems with lines on that? You're okay? Alright, so then we want to go into 2-1.
Yes, please, thank
So
you.
you're not coming in as a SWAT team. You're actually kind of naive about this and then
Your honor and your goodness is so evident that your free undertaking cannot miss a thriving issue.
I'll presently acquaint the queen of your most noble offer, who but today hammered of this design, but durst not tempt a minister of honor, lest she be denied.
Tell her, Amelia, I'll use that tongue I have. If wit will from it as bold as from my bosom, let her not be doubted, I shall do good.
Now be a blessed for it. Out to the queen.
All right. Now we are in.
There are lines here where we need to be grabbing.
Unless you want to do it. No, I've been doing that once.
That would be so great.
Nice!
Put down the baby.
No!
Free that's really close.
Lord forever.
Well,
Hallelujah.
there's one where the people are always playing music and
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lord.
It's the Antigone.
yeah, it's like in the middle of the month.
Why little L?
Alright.
Gauge how long it'll take you to get that.
Okay. Baby Tio is there. Okay. Okay. All right. Good.
He will take the rein, but shall not stumble.
Good my liege, I come, and I beseech you hear me, who professes myself your loyal servant, your physician, your most obedient counselor, yet that dares less appear so in comforting your evils than such as most seem yours. I say I come from your good queen.
Good queen.
Good queen, my lord, good queen, I say good queen, and would by combat make her good, so were I a man, the worst about you.
Force her hence.
Let him that makes the trifle of his lives for his handmaid. On my own accord I'll off, but first I'll do my errand. The good queen, for she is good, hath brought you forth a daughter. Here it is. Commends it to your blessing.
Out. Mankind witch, away with her, out of door, a most intelligencing bawd.
Not so, I am as ignorant in that as you in so entitling me, and no less honest than you are mad. But truth enough, I'll warrant as this world goes to ask for honest.
Traitors, will you not take her out? Give her the bastard, thou, dotard. Thou art woman's hired, unroosted by thy dame Bartlett here. Take up the bastard. Take it up, I say. Give it to thy crone.
Forever unvenerable be thy hands if thou takest up the princess by that forced baseness which he has put upon.
He dreads his wife.
So I would you did, then would past all doubt you'd call your children yours.
What nest with traitors?
I'm none, Majesty's good knight.
Nor I, nor any but one that's here, and that's himself. For he the sacred honor of himself, his queen's soulful sons, his babes betrays to slander, whose sting is sharper than the swords, and will not once remove the root of his opinion, which is rotten as ever oak or stoneless sound.
He is not good.
A coward, a boundless tongue, who late hath beat her husband, and now bakes me. This brat is none of mine. It is the issue of Polixenes. Hence with it, and together with the dam commit them to the fire.
It is yours, and like you laid your province to your charge, so like you do yours. Behold, my lords, although the print be little, the whole matter and copy of the father. Eye, nose, lip, the trick of frown, his forehead, nay, the valley, the pretty dimples of his chin and cheek, his smiles, the very mold and frame of hand, nail, finger. And thou, good goddess nature, which has made it so like to him that guardeth, thou hast the ordering of the mind too, amongst all colors no yellow int, lest she suspect as he does her children, not her husbands.
Gross hag and losel, thou art worthy to be hanged that will not stay her tongue.
Hang all the husbands that cannot do that feat. You'll leave yourself hardly once up here.
Once more, take her hence.
Our most unworthy and unnatural lord can do no more.
I'll have thee burnt.
I can! It is a heretic that makes the fire, not she which burns it. I'll not call you tyrant, but this most cruel usage of your queen, not able to produce more accusation than your own weak-hinged fancy, something savours of tyranny, and will ignoble make you, yea, scandalous to the world.
On your allegiance.
I'll pawn the little blood which I have left to save the innocent. Anything possible.
It shall be possible. Swear by this sword thou wilt perform my bidding.
It is, my dear.
Come on, poor babe. Some powerful spirit instruct the kites and ravens to be thy nurses. Wolves and bears, they say, casting their savageness aside, have done like offices of pity. Sir, be prosperous, and more than this deed does require. And blessing against this cruelty fight on thy side, poor thing, condemned to loss.
No, I'll not rear another's issue.
Please, your highness, Cleomenes being well away from Delphos has landed, hasting to the court.
Now the great Apollo shall have the truth of this affair.
All right. So one note, Chris and Rich, crossed upstage when you said we.
Yeah. Yes.
So if you can kind of play it upstage, Chris, I think that would be better. But you know, you have to cross downstage to meet Paulina at the beginning. And stuff. But generally, when you're there as the Lord, just try to be upstage. Okay, great. Let's go to the trial. All right, everybody clear on who they are?
Apollo's angry, and the heavens themselves do strike at my injustice. How now there?
This news is mortal to the queen. Look down to see what happens.
Bear her hence. Her heart is but overcharged, she will recover. I have too much believed mine own suspicion. Apollo, pardon my great profaneness against thine oracle. I'll reconcile me to Polixenes, new my queen. Recall the good Camilla, whom I proclaimed a man of truth, of mercy. He most humane and filled with honor, to my kingly guest unclasped my practice. Quit his fortunes here, which you knew great. How he glisters through my rust, and how his piety does my deeds make the blacker.
Wow. Are we continuing?
Do you need to? I think you're pretty solid on it.
I mean, if I screw it up, this isn't going to be what Saint
No,
said.
definitely. No, I think we're fine. And
I wouldn't mind hearing the cue lines.
Oh, yeah.
Because I never listened
Yeah.
to
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You do have a couple of cue lines. Okay.
Okay, so,
Cry woe, the
first-
queen and queen.
First part, you bust your leg.
But the last, O lords, when I have
okay. Oh, lords, when I have said cry woe, the queen, the sweetest, dearest.
He paid down more penitence than done trespass. At the last, do as the heavens have done. Forget your evil. With them, forgive yourself.
Whilst I remember her and her virtues, I cannot forget my blemishes in them, and so still think of the wrong I did myself, which was so much that ere lifted hath made my kingdom, and destroyed the sweetest companion that ere man bred his hopes out of. True?
And true, my lord. One by one you wedded all the world, or finally all that our took something good to make a perfect woman. She you killed would be unparalleled.
I think so. Killed. She I killed, I did so, but thou strikes me sorely to say I did. 'Tis as bitter on thy tongue as in my thought. Now, good now, say so but seldom.
One that gives out himself, Prince Florizel, son of Polixenes with his princess, she the fairest I've yet beheld, desires access to your high presence.
Bring them for our embracement. 'Tis strange you thus should steal from us.
And our prince, jewel of children, seen this hour, king of Paraguay with this lord. There was not full a month between their birth.
For they cease, they cease no more. No, she dies.
One thing I'm very proud of is I think this kind of a process makes actors especially aware of how important understanding what they're saying is. So I've had people say that they understand Shakespeare better in these performances than they do when they go to see even a very high level production.